question. So I would tell you, like, from my own experiences, right, being mostly global entrepreneur. So the one thing which makes you survive globally is you have to be innovative. You cannot copy somebody. And, unfortunately, in the country today, if you look at the top 100 of Your Story ranking or, Inc. 42 ranking, etc., most of them are copycats from what has happened elsewhere in the world. And this, with a little bit of changes, right? For example, if you take the case of Flipkart, they introduced payment on delivery. Okay, so they say this is an innovation that's not there in Amazon, for example, because the guys who formed Flipkart in the beginning, they're from Amazon. So you see the background, right, to this kind of opportunity that exists in the marketplace is that there are many things that have succeeded and there is an opportunity in India. So if you were the first to start it, then you can get investors to put money in, because they also go by the herded mentality, because they see, okay, they succeeded in the valley or XYZ somewhere, and then there's an opportunity in India also. So then so what's happening is the path of least resistance for both the entrepreneurs as well as the investors. So that is what is going on in the country. But having said that, whether this is contributing to entrepreneurship, is it contributing to sustainability of entrepreneurship in the country? No. It is, it's a lot of buzz that is created. And, it's usually, right, somebody, pitches to an investor, gets early stage investment, and then makes a big, say noise about it, sound bites about it. And then this is the way it has been going on, right? So I would like to tell you, we don't need to go for unicorns. I don't know why this country, we have so much attachment to this number or the name called unicorn. We don't need it. If you take Israel, most of the exits happen at $40-50 million. And I've been working with Israel for nearly 22 years. And there is, if you see the innovation, the kind of innovation that comes out of there is humongous. Like, every hour some innovation is happening. And these are path-breaking, I can say cutting-edge tech, in just about every emerging area. So what does that mean? This means that you're creating a strong ecosystem. And that ecosystem in turn will help you, whether it is to do with universities, whether it's incubator, accelerator, everybody is focused towards creating innovation. And even the investors, from the point of view of creating new opportunities, right? So they're also looking for, so if you see the early stage, typically they're looking for 5 million, 10 million. And so it is not a surprise when, early stage startups in Israel ask you for 5 million, 10 million, and so on, right? That's because they're, cutting edge tech demands that kind of valuation, and they're able to get it as well. So if you see the same story in India, it is not the case, right? We have so many copycats, and there are, let's say, people trying to do the same thing over and over. Why do we need it? So this is a cultural shift, and this is a change that has to happen. And specifically in the COVID time, it's an opportunity, because like someone said in the previous, it was, I think, an Indigo gentleman said, everybody's reset, right? Everybody's on the same level now. So why don't we now look at the opportunity and create something unique for the country, solve the problem, the country is facing. Why we have to solve, look at some copycat elsewhere that may not even make relevance here. So this this is the point I would like to say, that innovation has to be something problem solving approach, right? We have to look at the problem and solve it with our own innovation, our own innovative approach. So this is what I would like to put it in against your question.